How you guys doing? It's Thursday night. I was gonna go running tonight, but then I got high. Just kidding. It's already past my bedtime. Think how bright it is outside. It's already past. It's an hour past my bedtime. So, I guess I'm gonna go running tomorrow in the morning. Going camping tomorrow. I'm gonna go get my shit all trimmed up, and then immediately following, we're gonna go camping. So maybe I'll make a video or two while we're camping. But I told Is What It Is in one of my videos recently at the very end, towards the end, that Friday's video, I think it was Tuesday's video, I told him that Friday's video is going to be dedicated to him. And then I was going to change that to Thursday night's video. But it's Thursday night, and I'm going to finish this doobie, and then I'm going to go to bed. So, but oh, it's all tangled up, man. Fucking cheap ass flag. It's a cheap ass flag. It's like paper thin. It just tangles up. It doesn't stay down. I gotta get a real one. Like a real heavy flag. But anyway, I made this video because um, I opened up some sauerkraut that I made. Fucking doobies. So I canned this. The tag on it said December 5th, 2021. So I opened it up. I scraped the top layer off because it just kind of looked funky. This is my first go at sauerkraut, guys. All right, my very first go. And I'll be completely honest with you, I fucking skipped a step. Sorry, I hear people. Um, so you're supposed to like knead the salt into the cabbage for like a good long time. Well, the problem was my fingers can't knead like I want them to. They're not good kneaders, all right? My joints hurt. I have like really bad arthritis in my hands. If I hold on to something too tight for too long, my joints, my knuckles start to like burn. They like light on fire. It's crazy. Anyway, I know a lot of that's like inflammation. A lot of that can be cured through like um, diet and such. And honestly, it's not. It doesn't affect me a lot. It's only when I'm like holding onto a rope and trying to drag someone up a fucking hill or something. You know, when you're like really using your finger muscles for like more than a few minutes. It like I don't know, man. I felt like that raking, and shoveling too. And anyway, my first go at sauerkraut. Well, I didn't need the salt into the cabbage like I should have. Okay, because my joints, my fingers started to hurt, and so I just did as much as I could. You're supposed to do it until like to extract. You're supposed to knead the salt into the cabbage enough to let the salt get into the cabbage, start breaking it down and extracting those juices out, right? And I didn't do that long, so I didn't get a lot of juices out. So these fucking red squirrels, man, I can hear them everywhere. I see one now. I'm gonna light these fuckers up. I mean, I'm gonna trap them in a bucket. So, sauerkraut. It started to brown. The jar started to brown. Not the jar, but the sauerkraut. I don't know if that was because there were still juices left in it, um, or what. It was almost like it was oxidizing, but I only burped it a few times, and then I basically forgot about it for like 4 months. Um, and just like I said, so I just cracked it. I took the top layer off, and I took probably about a half inch out and just straight threw it in the trash. And I I was eating it. It was a big jar. It's a big fucking jar, you know. And and thought I was crazy. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Shit is crunchy, just like sauerkraut should be. And and it was good, but you can tell that I fucked up. You can taste the salt. Now I used pink Himalayan salt. You know, they normally say use kosher salt. Well, I used pink Himalayan, and so maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have used Himalayan salt, pink salt. Um, or maybe I should have used just less of it because it's a stronger salt. Either way, I didn't knead it into the cabbage and dissolve it enough like I should have. And so I was left with a salty sauerkraut. Still sauerkraut, nonetheless. Sorry. I hear people. I hear vehicles. I'm just listening where they're going. Um, that's like a curse. It's like my mind is always fucking moving. So anyway, it was good shit. It was like I said, salty sauerkraut. The juice was a good juice. It had a little bit of juice in the bottom, so I drank some, and it was good shit. So now I know. Don't skip any steps. Dissolve your sauerkraut. Dissolve your salt into your sauerkraut and knead out all the juices before jarring it. Has anybody else experienced in sauerkraut? If so, please give me your helpful hints because I will be making more soon. I'm not sure if I'll be using pink salt. Maybe I'll just use kosher. Um, if you do make your own sauerkraut, please tell me your your process. Make a video. Do this fucking piece of glass, man. Look at this piece of glass. I'm walking around bare feet. My bare feet. See my bare. Look at them white ass feet. God, oh! Letting my toes touch the soil, calming my body. So yeah, and if you haven't done sauerkraut or if you don't do sauerkraut, please try it out. It's super easy and it's got an extremely long shelf life, and it's super good for you. We love sauerkraut in my house. I said, man, fuck that. I'm tired of buying sauerkraut. But check it out. I'm gonna turn you on to something. There's a dude on Etsy, and his name is John's Superfoods. Okay, and he makes a black pepper turmeric sauerkraut, and it is fire. Matter of fact, I'm about to go order as soon as I get off with this. If my mind doesn't fucking backtrack somewhere else, I'm gonna go order 2 fucking bags of that shit. That stuff is so good, and it's only like $7 or $8 a bag. And that's a whole pound. Boom, super super good. We just nibble on it out of the bag. You know, take a few forkfuls. Clunk, clunk, clunk. But it's pushing 10 minutes. I don't want to keep you guys' time. Um, Sauerkraut, good shit. I'm still eating it. Anne's eating it now too. She was kind of put off at first just because of the color. Like I said, it was browning, and I don't know why, but maybe you know. So I have a couple theories, but again, she tried it. and she is now enjoying it too. So, big old jar of salty sauerkraut that I made December 5th, 2021. Enjoying July 14th, 2022. Have a good night, guys. Love you. Sweet dreams. Peace.